Yeah, good day everyone. Today in this video I'll be presenting to you the design and construction of an Arduino Mega 2560 board auto keycard. The presentation will cover three main stages of the design process. First, I will explain the schematic design and how the major components are interconnected. Uh, Secondly, I will demonstrate the PCB layout, including components and placement and routing. Finally, I will show the 3D view of the completed design of this schematic program. So first of all, you can see on my interface, this is the main Arduino Atmega 2560. That's the main microcontroller of this schematic drawing, as you can see. So it's a design I've already designed by myself, and I'll be showing you the parts and the 3D view of the schematic after I've updated it to the PCB layout. So without much ado, the main microcontroller which you are seeing here is used in this design, serves as central processing unit of the board and controls the input and output operation of the Arduino. The schematic also includes the power supply section, this one, the one I've highlighted here. This section provides the required voltage levels to the different components on the board. Capacitors are placed around the integrated circuit to help filter unwanted noise and improve the stability of the power supply. So that's the main components of this Arduino Mega. The power supply is the barrel jack and the Atmega 2560. So let me run this schematic drawing over here. Let's see. So if you want to run, you come to this simulator, you click on it. Oh, sorry. Let's go to the electrical root checker. So we run the electrical root checker ET. So you could see clearly that in this schematic drawing that I did, I only have one warning over here, which is the configuration. The configuration does not include the footprint. Like, okay, so the footprint is normally like they are numbers, or they are part of the schematic drawing that allows we the users to increase or decrease the size of the components you are using in the Mega. So the printed circuit board, so that the printed circuit board can contain it. So let's assume that I have a resistor. Let me select one resistor from the component place. Let me select one computer, for example. All these are resistors. These are components you are seeing at Mega 15U2, at Mega 2560. They are components you are seeing. So let's set for resistor quickly, and let me show you how we can use the footprint. So this resistor. Okay, fine. You see this resistor before giving it footprint yet, but before then, you see this place no default footprint. So that means you've not given the resistor any footprint yet. So you are coming to give it a footprint. Now when you click that, you see that it comes. So the higher the value, the higher the resistor is going to be on the circuit board. That's the printed circuit board, that's the PCB. As you can see there. So let's take this one. Right now that means I've given it a footprint. You can change it. You can change it. You can play with it. You can change it. You can see there are a lot of footprints over here. So that's that. So let's go to the 3D. The 3D. Let's run it and go to the 3D. Let's run this one and go to the 3D. Let's update the PCB. Let's update it. Okay, I have two warnings and error. So that means I didn't do the routing. Sorry, in another video I will show you how this routing can be done. So this is the PCB layout. as you can see here. So you can see the analog pins. You can see the analog pins. You can see the digital pins. They are all connected to the Mega controller. You can see the barrel jack and you can see the power supply too over here. Maybe in subsequent videos, I will show you how you are going to route all these pins into the Atmega 2560 Arduino board. So that's that. So let me quickly run and show you the 3D view, the 3D view of how everything is going to be after. So let me show the 3D view, the 3D view. Let me quickly show the 3D view, the 3D view. Sorry, having problems with my network. Having problems with my network. Yes. So that's the 3D view you are seeing over there. It's loading. So this is basically the 3D view. So this is the 3D view you are seeing over here. You can see you can see my barrel jack and you can see the power supply. You can see the controller over here and you can see other components. You can see the digital pins and the analog pins. That's that. So that's the board you are seeing over there. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much. So in my next video, I will show you guys how you can do the routing and do other dimensions using this speaker. Thank you for watching. And if today is your first time, make sure you subscribe and you like my videos. Thank you all. Thank you very much.